In 1908, a polarizing figure suddenly appeared on the scene. So massive was his man, haunted every white man's dream. The man who stood above the white. With white supremacy being the law of this land, their arrogance finally approved a Negro to fight a white man. The man who stood above the white. It was inconceivable to think a white man could ever fall to a Negro. Erected Tommy Byrne before the fight took place, their official hero. So sure of victory, Tommy Byrne's own manager refereed the fight. Jack Johnson didn't have the clout to protest, even though it was obvious that wasn't right. The man who stood above the white. Johnson just smiled and predicted he would knock this man out. In a white man arena, it's the only way to remove all doubt. The man who stood above the white. It was comical to see Jack Johnson toying with Tommy Byrne for 14 rounds. He got bored, knocked him out, and left Tommy still laying on the ground. It was a bittersweet victory for Johnson and also for the Negro race. Pride and self-esteem could have been seen on every black man's face. The man who stood above the white. Who stood above the white. However, Jack Johnson didn't believe in bowing down to any man. With the company of white women, took on and beaten all comers throughout the land. A retired champion by the name of Jim Jeffrey would coin the Great White Hope. With many months of pressure, returned back to the ropes. The man who stood above the white. But Jeffrey wasn't a good match for Big Bad Jack, having servants throughout this country snickering behind their employer's back. The man who stood above the white. Race riot broke out to put the Negroes back in their rightful place, but the white needed another great white hope to restore their fate. Later, there was one that Jack Johnson could not defeat, and his name was Uncle Sam. Came after Jack Johnson like a battering ram. The U.S. government surrounded Johnson like a bag, used a little used law by the name of the Mann Act. It was illegal to trans white women for illegal purpose over state lines. For that, they convicted Johnson of that crime. The man who stood above the way. A presidential pardon is being asked for to clear Jack Johnson's name without any apology or anyone being named as the one to blame. Well, Jack Johnson's life ended without things being totally right. But for me, I always see him as the man who stood above the whites. The man who stood above the whites.